how it is. That's not how it goes. Here's how it goes. Why it is. How it do. What it does. No damn retakes. It's Damn Cam here from the damn cab of the damn truck. Coming to you with a little damn talk on 3/15/24. Yeah, we're actually not in the HOVE at the moment. We are coming from Milali, and it is raining, but we actually were able to log 18 and a half hours today, and we only worked 7.5 hours. How we do that? Well, we are in the process of expanding, and because the project is ours and we're not actually, logging this as real work, because it's not yet, but we are in the process of looking for a team here, and we've got a couple workers that we've been working with that we're getting to know. One of them was brand new today, so it was the process of seeing how they work, and definitely they've been doing it for a minute, and that's apparent, so that was very cool. Working with my other guys, been with me for a minute, and we were finishing the spray job. That was also very rewarding. We'll have some pictures at the end of this little check-in. Essentially, though, we're talking about something else. So we've been mixing up, work and recovery here, which is actually how we've done it. We have an unconventional recovery program. Recovery from what? Well, we are recovering from a toxic way of life, from indulging in what we perceived as the cure, which really became the problem to, another problem, right? And it's a problem when you become addicted to the cure. So we found drugs and alcohol at an early age, and in and out of different rehabs and self-help programs, jails, institutions, hospitals, all sorts of experiences throughout the years led us to actually room and board overnight for over 3.5 years of our life with over 1,200 different addicts and alcoholics. And in that experience, we were getting to know people from, ranging from 12 years old to people who are in their 80s. Male, female, alcohol. We got to know this little older lady that was just like the stereotypical lunch lady, nurse type. She was addicted to Ambien. Ambien is a sleeping pill, for those of you who don't know. People get addicted to all sorts of things. We knew multiple mechanics who would come to meetings smelling like gasoline to hide the fact that they actually smelled like booze. We've known all sorts of tricks, but we're not here to give tips on how to evade probation officers or concerning spouses, although we could probably make a living just on that. We're here not to sling or slang dope, but to actually maybe provide some hope. So if the neighborhood hope dealer is in short supply, Narcotics Anonymous is also a place to go. It's always a place to go. Alcoholics Anonymous is another great place to go. We suggest utilizing those 12-step programs for sure. Also have somebody like a sponsor. We should have somebody like a sponsor. It's really tough. Our sponsor, he was our sponsor, and then he wasn't. We got a new sponsor, but he was our best friend, basically our brother. When he died, we've lost a lot of people, but when certain people when they die, it can affect us, and they pass and move on, and we're left with this hole that is perfectly their size. And if that's your sponsor, then that's something that is going to be so hard to fill that, you're not going to. You're going to find a new sponsor if that is the case, or you're just not going to. Like us, we'll own it. We need to. We haven't. We lived here now for a minute, since Thanksgiving of 21, and our family's been here substantially longer than that. And then our ancestry's been here even longer than that. So it is nice to be here on the aisle we call home, the Aina, from the Mauka to the Makai, going back into the HOVE, and we hope to talk to you, not about work, but about ocean view and about Hawaii. We are noticing now, going into our 3rd year living here, hopefully that gets us some sort of stake in the game for we have been paying taxes and we've also been paying attention. And there are some things going on here in Hawaii that are, well, they don't seem to be too fair for the local people. When I say local people, yes, I mean the indigenous native Hawaiians, but I also mean anybody with a local driver's license. If you have a Hawaii driver's license, if you've lived in Hawaii for more than a year, then you are to an extent local, and you are affected by the policies and the way that this beautiful land is run. There's a lot of potential that is not being tapped into, but also there's a lot of restrictions that are being utilized that really shouldn't be. Some of it is unconstitutional, some of it's not. We welcome the debate, but even more than that, we want an honest, open discussion. So if you want to join the Dam Talk, we would ask you to join us at thatdamtalkspot.locals.com. THATDAMTALKSPOT.LOCALS.com. Suppose that's it. Here's some pictures of the progress. See you tomorrow. Yet we are in the process of expanding. This video is probably boring for anyone else to watch, so let's switch gears. We're empty. What are we empty on? Well, this is the 15th. In 2 days, we'll be celebrating 4 consecutive periods of 365 days of sobriety, of recovery in a program that includes abstinence from non-prescribed drugs and alcohol. You see, we have a very strict set of problems throughout this lifetime, and on one hand, we're blessed to know what they are as we struggle throughout adolescence, like most do, but we wrestle with demons that maybe most don't confront. And we've spent many a night shackled up, not really shackled up, but, doing time, so to speak. And some of it was very therapeutic, and some of it was the epitome of doing time. Over the years, we've spent over 3 years of our life room and boarding with over 1,000 different addict alcoholics. We've learned a multitude of things, varying widely from the only person who's been to an inpatient treatment facility more than we have, meeting somebody who was about to have their 9th kid with an 8th different woman, and they were smoking dope in the bathroom at treatment, talking about how it's going to be different this time. Also talking to people who have went 20, 30 years without ever having a drink or a drug.